morning, students. Before we start our discussion for today, let us first ask the presence of the Lord. Can you please lead the prayer? Okay, so now please be seated. If your name is called, please say present. Okay, Angela, Maria, John, Peter. Okay, very good. So before we start our lesson for today, let us first have our classroom agreement. What do you think would be our classroom agreement? Yes, you guys got it right. Our classroom agreement are these are our classroom agreements. First is listen carefully. Second is raise your right hand. And the third one is cooperate. So when do you have to apply this agreement? So if the teacher is talking in front, you should listen carefully. And if you know the answer, if you want to answer, you have to raise your right hand. And then if the teacher is giving you a task, you have to cooperate. Understood? Okay. Now let's proceed to our lesson. So for today, I have here a word, and then you have to arrange the scrambled words. And the winners, or the first one that can arrange the scrambled words, will be declared as the winner and will get a prize, of course. So, okay, very good. So the words here are clown, fish, girl, boy, funny, fresh, lovely, and handsome. So, now I have here a sentence, and all you have to do is underline the adjectives in the sentences. Do you get me, class? Okay, very good. So I'll be giving like 10 minutes to answer this question. Alright? Okay. Now, for our lesson for today, so do you have any idea what would be our lesson for today? Yes, very good. It's adjectives. So, anyone from the class who knows what adjectives are? Yes, please. Oh, very good. You got it right. Adjectives is a describing words or words that describes the noun or the pronoun. It modifies the noun or the pronoun. So now I want to hear an example from the class. I want to hear your opinions, your examples, and all that. Oh, yes. Oh, very good. You got it right. So, examples of adjectives are beautiful, short, tall, handsome, huge, pretty, and there's so much more. So now I have here a story. And please listen to it. This story is entitled The Boy with a Kind Heart. Once upon a time, there were two friends, John and Roy, who went to a farm to plant sugarcane. Each of them carried food for their lunch and bottle of water. Roy went ahead, afterwards met an old woman. Please give me food, for I am hungry, the old woman begged. Go away, old woman, I have no food for you, Roy shouted to the old woman. Meanwhile, his friend John has waiting his face on the stream when she saw the old woman. Please give me food, for I am hungry, the old woman begged. Immediately, John opened his food and shared it to the old woman. Then she said, "You have a kind heart, so I will give you a reward. Go to a tree with a large stone under it, remove the stone, and you find a bag filled with money." John surprised, but he thanked the old woman and went to the tree after she described. He found a large stone, removed it, and found a bag filled with money. He was so happy and went running back to the old woman. But the old woman was gone. "Thank you, old woman. Thank you, Lord," John shouted to the wind. Then he went back home and happily bought delicious food and nice clothes for himself and his family. A kind of heart man always receives a reward. It may not always money, it may be admiration, respect, and love from others. So now I want to ask you a question. Anyways, do you like the story, class? What is the story all about again? Yes, it's all about a kind heart. A boy with a kind heart. So now, what do you think are the moral lesson of the story? Yes, very good. So now I want you to write as many adjectives, as many describing words in that story. And I will collect it in 5 minutes. Okay? Okay, very good. For now, let us move on to our next. So, I have here sentences, and then we'll be going to ask you some questions, and then you raise your right hand if you know the answer. The first question is, the old woman begged. So, I want to ask if what kind of woman begged? Yes? Very good. It's an old woman. So, what do you think old words is? Yes, it's adjective. So now number two, you have a kind heart, so I will give you a reward. What word that modifies the heart? Yes, please. Very good. The word that modifies the heart is kind. Go to a large stone with a stone under it. What does the word tree modify? Yes, it's a large stone. Very good. He went back home and happily thought both delicious food and nice clothes to his family. So what are the adjectives in this sentence? In this sentence? Yes! Amazing. The adjective in the sentence is delicious and nice, which pertains to delicious food and nice clothes. So anyone from the class who can give me more examples of adjectives? Okay. So, yes, very good. Adjectives are like words that describe the noun or the pronoun. Example is Maria has a long hair. Or Anna is beautiful. My mom cooks delicious meal every day. And many more. Do you get it, class? Amazing. Brilliant. That's nice. Okay. Now, I want you 1/4 sheet of paper and then answer this following question. The questions are, you should underline the adjectives in these sentences. Number 1 is, they live in a beautiful house. Number 2 is, Lisa is wearing a sexy outfit today. Number 3 is, she looks more gorgeous tonight. Number 4, he writes meaningful letters. Number 5, the shift is such none. Class, do you recall what you learned today? Yes, it's all about adjectives. So, as you can see, adjectives are the words that describe the noun or the pronoun. So, what is noun again? Noun? Yes, very good. Noun is a word, is a place, a person, or a thing. Okay? Very good. Okay, now I want you to get one whole sheet of paper and answer these following sentences. Answer these following questions. All you have to do is just to write down or to underline the adjectives in the sentences. And I will get your paper in like 10 minutes. Okay, class, pass your paper now and exchange your papers with your seatmates. Very good. Okay, who got a 9? 10. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, seems like you really get it right. I'm glad that you really understand the lesson for today. So now for your assignment, I want you to write as many adjectives as you want. Like you look into your house, you look into your surroundings, and write as many adjectives as you want. And I will collect that in our next meeting. So that's all for today. See you in our next meeting. But before you leave the classroom, please pick the papers under your chairs and arrange your chairs properly. That's it. That's all for today. Goodbye.